Hi everybody, it's Floof here. How you doing? This is just a video going over a bunch of random things that have happened on the channel the past few weeks. Like number one, why haven't I been on fucking bass hang for a couple of weeks? I work a lot. I'm in 3 bands and 2 jobs, and that is a lot of time, and then it is no time at all, and then I have so much time to myself, and then I make 4 videos in a row, and then go on vacation for a week, come back, and then I have a gig and like a week's worth of practice sessions in the span of like 7 days. So, ignore that. This video is coming out at 10 a.m. the next morning, and it is currently 10 p.m. the night before, because I just have not had time to make this video at all. I've had like 4 other videos that I've wanted to make. I've made one of them. I'm probably going to redo it, but it is a cover of my band's new song. My band is called Crew. You could find the link of that in the description. The other video that I wanted to make was this one. This will finally be reviewed. Finally. It's been like, what, 6 months or some bullshit like that, so that'll be on the horizon, so be on the lookout. Same with the GED 2112, DI 2112, that'll also be reviewed. I have a new bass coming. Alright, real quick. Hi, it's Editing Floof here. Hello. Because I'm such a fucking bubbling, like, blubbering buffoon, I forgot to say one thing, and then you'll see me again. I'm gonna jump cut myself in another spot for 2 very obvious things that I missed. Number 1, yes, I bought a bass. There is an explanation to this, because as you remember from last week's video, I was like, man, I am super fucking broke, and I still am. But I happen to be in a very fortunate situation where, due to some personal reasons and some cool stuff that, like, some family has done and put together, I didn't have to worry about rent for 2 months now, which is very cool. I have made this one very stupid, dumbass purchase that I have permitted myself with the wife's approval. Wife, raise your hands in approval. And and that is the reason why I even did this kind of dumb decision in the first place. Wanted to clear the board on that. Yes, I understand that it was very stupid, but I'm going to be saving everything else after. Mathematically, it makes sense. Trust me, it's not financially damning. I'm okay. Okay, thank you, bye. Okay, that video will probably be what you will see next week. I'll probably put the first cover and then probably do the entire discography of all of my band's covers. Not really covers because I play them, but I haven't played on the record themselves. Do you get what I mean? And just do that all in like Wednesday videos, and that'll be fun. A video series specifically that I want to come up with is what I've been like workshopping as like Zero to Hero or some bullshit like that. Where you start with absolutely nothing, like not even a bass, and I give you like different price points on basses to look for in that price range, and then just teach you some absolute basics, and I want that to be absolutely free on YouTube, and just be free to everybody who wants to pick up the instrument, because now that I've learned to be a bass teacher to some extent, I've learned a couple of things about not only what people should learn starting out, but also approach. I'm very much a big fan of song-based learning stuff, and it's a whole debacle. But I want to work on that. That probably won't happen for a while, but it is on my radar as something I really want to do. Thinking in terms of video announcements, probably going to do another series of strings video coming up. I want to buy a new pack of strings because I like SITs. I've gone through some SITs. I want to just do something that I could buy from Guitar Center, try out for a couple of weeks, tell you how it is. You know how it goes. Same thing as all those other videos are, which is what makes them interesting, you know, because it's one bass, but they all make the bass sound a little bit different, which is the value in those videos to me. And I hope that's the value in the videos to you. Speaking of the videos in the channel, this channel has hit 400 subscribers. That's pretty cool. That's a big number that I never thought I'd achieve. Okay, here's the other thing that I told you I was going to jump cut myself in, and there might be more. I've recorded this like in the middle of editing, so there might be another time, but we'll see. Where, yes, obviously, for some reason, it didn't commit to my mind, like, no fucking shit, thank you. The fact that this, like, channel is as popular as it is, I still am always looking upward on this, to try and get to 1,000. That's probably why I didn't say thank you yet, but I just don't want to just sugarcoat it or say lightly just how much this channel like means to me. just as a fun passion project to really vent about my instrument and just really dump my resources into something that I'm truly passionate about. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching that, because it feels like when editing these sometimes that it is some of the dumbest shit that you'll ever hear, and that sometimes I'll edit out and the amount of times that I stutter and shit like that, and then other times I don't, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, nah, it's fine, it doesn't bother me, then it bothers me a lot in the middle of the editing process. For some reason you guys still watch. I don't know what I do that's so good, or provides some value of entertainment, but I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for getting this far. And again, I will say it again, but put questions in the description that I will go over them and try not to answer them until the video, because I love answering comments that are nice. Okay, I think that's it from me. If I come back again, then that was not it from me. Back to real me. We're like 40, no, not 40, like 80 something away from 500. So yeah, I wanted to do a Q&A video. That's what I wanted to get to. I wanted to do a Q&A video just on a whim, but I actually think that it would be better if we did the Q&A video for 500. So if you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. It also helps the algorithm, so that would be cool. You know, normal YouTuber bullshit, like I say at the end of all my videos. In this particular instance, though, like, if you want to have your question answered, the chances are good that I probably won't get enough of them to go through all of them, but I will go through as many as I can within like a 10 to 15 minute span, or until I just run out of questions, whichever comes first. This is a video. Oh yeah, another thing. This video will be made on the last possible day of Pride. I wanted to make a video about Pride and like queer and identity and shit like that for myself. Probably will someday. Kind of just haven't had the motivation to make a nice, hearty, feel-good video of my entire life story for a YouTube channel about bass guitar. So, and really, I want to add some upright too. And I'm gonna jerry-rig it in here because I didn't want to make full, complete video. It just, to me, it just never fit in the scope of this channel. But also, like, I thought about it while I was editing. Like, I guess it does fit in the scope of this channel because it is equal parts me as much as the bass guitar is equal parts me. So here's a short history on my identity and how I figured it the fuck out, and why it took so long. Oh god, where do we even begin? I grew up in Southern California, in specifically the most Jesus-y part of the state of Southern California, because I would consider Southern California, Central California, and Northern California, their own states respectively, borderline. So in Southern California, it's very much like a progressive mindset, and I just was never a part of it growing up. I just was in the opposite clique because of my parents and my good Christian upbringing, because I grew up in Lutheran schooling. So I didn't know much about the queer world until I left for college. When I did find out that kind of whole scope of the world in college, for a while it was like, oh, cool. And then I started questioning things when I started wising up to what it's really about. And it's not like, oh, people choose to do this. People just feel this way. People just have these kind of identities. People just do these things. So I went into full fucking crisis mode. My anxiety was bad during this time. Yeah, I do talk about this very jovially. The reason for that is just because, I don't know, I just take a lot of my life in jest because I kind of feel like I have to. I'm in therapy, though, so I'll be okay. But, yeah, no, I just went into full crisis mode. Tons of anxiety. It was really bad for a long time. And then I just started slowly finding terms and terminology that I felt like fit me. I didn't really like the concept of being gendered or defined, so I really leaned more into the non-binary part of the spectrum of gender identity, because I was like, man, if I like paint my nails and do my eyes in like some kind of fancy fucking drag, does that make me a girl or does that just make me feminine? I didn't like want to care. And honestly, the more I've grown up, the more I've matured, the more I realize that I sit more on like the agender side of spectrum, the I don't really give a fuck, just don't call me a slur kind of mentality. So yeah, if you look in the bio of this channel, my pronouns are in fact they, he, because one, I really prefer they, but I leave he in there because I totally understand that. Actually, I'll get up for this one. I look like your dad. But yeah, you get the idea. Pride has really come around and has really meant a lot to me. Actually, the first Pride month that I ever had is when I bought this shirt that I will mention shortly. Because I don't think I've gotten to that part of the video. And if I have, then I've mentioned it already, and it's really cool. I very much enjoy this shirt. And all of my other colored shirts. And it really just helped me find like a style that felt like it suited me. The bi thing was more of like I felt this way a very long time, and it was just kind of funny that I found the terminology for it because I didn't think it was gay. So as you can see, my mentality for this stuff is very funny because a lot of it really is funny to me, and a lot of it is like, it's so scuffed that I can't help but laugh. Especially the bi thing, because I realized that I did it backwards in the world of queer people, is you find out like your sexuality first and then your gender, and not the other way around. But I'm like the funny Uno reverse card. It might be the autism. Anyway, that's pretty much the short of it. Yeah, back to the video. I mean, I am in my Pride shirt. So hold on, I gotta get the rib 13 fucking shirt quota met. Hold on. It's a little rainbow ice cream cones, and then all the cones are different colors. Hopefully that'll give me a good grade, because I was getting like an okay grade last time, and then I told him that the shirt was pugs in little cowboy hats, and then he turned his grade around. So you know, I'm making progress on this channel, sticking to what you guys want. Me and fun shirts. I think that's everything I wanted to get to. This is kind of like a fucking Dragon Ball Z filler episode video of things, of sorts. Nothing too meaty, nothing too mighty. I expect this to maybe get like 40 views. But just keep me consistent on the YouTube algorithm. So, yeah. Expect a crew video coming up in the next couple of weeks. I should start doing gig vlogs. Let me know if you want that in the comments below. A lot of this is just going to involve you guys. What do you want to see? Stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. YouTuber bullshit. You know how it goes. Yeah. I think it's everything I wanted to get to. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you all had a very wonderful Pride Month. My name is Floof. See you later. Fade to black.